like nothing's real here anymore. Not since 2020. You know, they're like, it's like everything is just lining up. Perfect timing every time. Like, I noticed it once they started lying about the virus of the corona, right? I noticed the lie then, at the end of 2019. And it was a pretty bold lie, right? Like, I mean, it took a lot of scientists and doctors to be blackmailed on a certain island. I think you know what I'm talking about. In order to get this thing rolling, right? And then once it started rolling, then all of a sudden it's like, well, nothing's real, right? I mean, if Satan can do that, then, you know what I mean? Like everything started lining up on time. Like the climate change lies, okay? Like if you know, like if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, then you know that climate change is really God's wrath, right? The angels are pouring out the vials filled with God's wrath onto the earth. All the green grass is going to get burned up. All the forests are going to get burned up. The sky's going to get blacked out. There's going to be smoke everywhere. There's going to be horrible fucking creatures coming out of shit. You know, oceans turn red with blood. Everything in it dies. That's why you got all the shit to cover it up, right? Instead of calling it God's wrath, then you call it the wrath of climate change. And because all the animals are about to die off, you know, you got the fake meat, the Impossible Burger, you know, the Beyond Meat. Because it's not going to be any animals left, and there's not going to be anything to eat except humans. So they're starting that now, and they're going to perfect it in the future. You know, Soylent Green. You know, and then Satan took my mother, right, in 2021 on my birthday and my father's birthday on January 6th, the same day that I guess they faked some kind of an insurrection in the United States of Babylon. So, you know, it's like the unrealness of this place is become personal to me ever since I became the man of 666. You know, and pretty soon, it's really easy. Like, if you know the overall story, then you should know each step taken is another step towards the end goal, right? So, talking about UFOs and aliens all the time in the mainstream media now is simply to cover up the fact that everybody's going to disappear in a rapture type event. And they're going to just blame the UFOs, right? Because that's what they do now with the climate change. Instead of blaming God, they blame climate change. They blame us, right? And then pretty soon there's going to be no animals left to eat. And then everybody's going to be asking, well, where do you get these burgers from, right? So, oh, it's plant-based. But plant-based just means it's the base of the materials made in a plant, in a factory. It's not a plant like a structure with leaves on it. You know, English is witch talk. It's two-way, right? Everything's lies here.